We'll look at how to navigate through a CBT examination, computer-based examination. We know that paper examination is different from computer-based examination. So it is very important for us to look at how we can navigate successfully through a CBT examination. First of all, you need to prepare very well. You need to cover the syllabus. You need to cover all that you were taught, and that will get you prepared for this examination. Another thing is you need to be familiar with the platform. This is an examination you're going to write using a computer. So you need to familiarize yourself with the computer system, the keyboard, and all the things that you need to know about the computer. And then, if possible, you simulate the environment. You practice under a timed condition using a computer, and that will give you that required speed during the examination. You need to calm down. We talked about anxiety. What really causes anxiety during an exam or examination? It is simply because the student is not well prepared. The student is not sure, it's not certain of what will be the outcome. These are the things that brings anxiety. So by the time you prepare yourself very well for the examination, you eliminate this anxiety, and by the time you are there, you stay calm and you face your examination. These things I mentioned is before the examination. What of during the examination? During the examination, the first thing is you need to read the instruction very well. Read through the instruction. From there, you know what you are expected, what you are required to do, the number of questions you have to answer, the time duration given for the examination will be there. And because of certain things, you need to understand what specifically you are supposed to do. Reading the instruction, you pay close attention to the instruction regarding the time limits, scoring, and how to attempt these answers. Another peculiar thing about the CBT exam is, or let me call it, one good thing about it is you cannot cheat. You cannot ask your neighbor, the person sitting next to you, do you know this question? Because the questions are completely different. For example, if my question 1 and your question 1, they will not be the same. It is the same examination, the same content, but the questions are reshuffled, the kind of, and you cannot cheat. It's very rare. And that is one good thing about the examination. During the exam, you learn how to manage your time properly, wisely. Look at your time and note when you started, or you know when you are supposed to finish the examination. Time management is very, very key, and you also attempt all questions. In attempting all questions, you start with the easiest one. The ones you don't know, you flag them. There's a flagged feature on the system where you can flag, and later you revisit the particular question. So you don't have any time to waste during this examination. You need to be very, very precise. You go through the examination through the easiest one. Later, you come back and you attend to those questions. You read the question thoroughly, understand what the question is all about. I always tell you, in an examination, those options are always very close. Like in physics, for instance, if you are going for a CBT exam in physics, sometimes maybe the correct answer may be 5 Newton. That is the unit of force. And another option, maybe B, will be 5 meters. Another one, maybe will be 5 meters per second square. So if you're not conversant with this unit, the moment you calculate, you do your calculation and you arrive at 5, you just, so you need to pay close attention, read the question, understand what am I supposed to come out with. I'm supposed to calculate force. What is the unit of force? These are things that you don't need to neglect during the examination. Like I said, you answer the easiest question first and also build confidence in what you are doing. Sometimes you answer an exam and a particular question, later you come back, cancel it, and you need to build some level of confidence. I talk about the flagging feature, those ones that you're not sure, you can flag them, later you revisit. Then review your answers if time permits. If at the end of the day you still have time, you can go through those ones you're not sure, you will now uh, do the right thing. These are the things that we need to know about the CBT exam. CBT examination is not a paper examination, is different from that paper examination. You need to be precise. The level of precision here is always, you need to be very, very confident of what you are doing. Time yourself, always prepare, rehearse, look at past questions, and if you do the necessary things, by the time you go into the examination, you go with high level of confidence and you have a wonderful performance. So if you are in doubt, you can make contacts, your lecturers, contacts those who have gone through this examination. Remember, like I said, it's different from a paper examination. In the paper examination, sometimes the invigilator will say, time up, and you still be pleading, begging, please give me some time. Here, once the time is over, once you have exhausted your time, the computer will log you out, whether you like it or not. So you have to be very, very conscious of your timing. I think this